house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to have all of you today with me in my house. I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful baby jacket. Now it's the turn of the babies of the house. You can make this jacket not only for babies but for boys, for bigger boys. In this video I will show you how you can make this jacket for a bigger size. Look at the color, look at the stitch. I try to make this jacket a little bit different, not like the regular baby jackets that we used to see in the stores. So I try to change a little bit. This is the second part of the set of the blanket that I show you in previous videos. If you haven't watched, here I will leave in the description box, I will leave the link of the blanket so you can match this set. Okay, so I know that today you are watching me from home. Let's enjoy this isolation time with our families and creating amazing things like this jacket. I think that this is an amazing gift for a coming baby. If you know that one of your friends is going to have a baby, well, this is an amazing idea to give. This is an amazing gift, an amazing present. While you are making this gift, please think about the baby that is coming. It will be knit with lots of good thoughts and with lots of love. So please, while you are making this, please think about them, and I know that they will love this present as much as you do, as much as you did. Okay, well, now I will give you the material list and the step-by-step of how you can create this amazing baby jacket. Okay, remember that in this video I will show you how you can make this jacket for a bigger size. So let's enjoy and let's start. Well, remember that for this set we are going to need 500 grams of baby flour. This set will complete the blanket and the jacket that I will show you today. Probably for this jacket we are going to need 200 grams, okay? We are going to need needles of number 5 and a crochet hook of number 3 or 3.5 according how you crochet, okay? Well, remember that if you want to use the same materials that I use in all my videos, and if you want to make this set of blanket and jacket, you can visit my online store. Here I will share all the information. Remember that if you want to buy and use the same materials that I use in all my videos, you can visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es. Well, with one thread and with all needles of number 5, we are going to start casting on. We are going to cast on the stitches like this. I know that there are a lot of different ways, but this is one. This is the one that I learned and the one that my mom taught me. I think that with this you don't waste any material, and I think it's easier. So we are going to cast on like this for the stitches. Well, the first row we will make it like this. We are going to knit, then pour one, knit, and pour one. Remember, when we pour, we are going to put the thread in front, and when we knit, we are going to take it from the back. Like this, the whole row. We are going to make the same stitch that we made in the blanket. Remember? Where we intercalate the stitches. Where we knit, we are going to pour, and when we pour, we are going to knit. We are going to make as many rows as we need until we arrive to the armhole of the baby. So I'm going to continue and I'm going to count the rows that I made. Well, this jacket measures 20 centimeters of long and 26 centimeters of wide. So now here I'm going to stop. I think that for the baby jacket that I'm making, it's enough. I'm making this jacket for a 6-month baby. So now I'm going to increase the stitches 10 from in this side and then in the other side. So this is how we are going to make. We are going to increase 10 each side until we have 30. So this is how we are going to increase the stitches in each side. Remember that we are going to increase 10. So this is the way how we are going to increase like this until we have 10. Look, here I increased 10. So here I finished knitting. So now I'm going to pour, knit, pour, knit, pour, knit, pour, knit, pour, and knit. So I'm going to start with the first stitch. So here I'm going to knit. Because remember that we have to follow the same stitch that we were making. That's why we have to make this. So it will happen the same in the other side. We are going to increase our stitches and we have to follow the stitch as it goes. So let's continue and see you when I finish this row. So look, here I finished to make this row. Here I already increased 10 and I knit and poured 10. Okay, now I'm going to increase 10 again. Remember that each side at the end we must have 30. So here I'm going to knit, here I'm going to increase 10, I'm going to come back, increase 10, and then I will come back again and increase 10 again until I have 30. So at the end we will have 30 each side for the sleeves. So now see you when we finish to increase and when we finish to make these rows. Remember to respect the pattern of the stitch. So look, here I have 30 in this side and 30 in the other side. So here in the body I have 40, then 30 stitches, I have 70, and 30 I have 100 stitches. So with these stitches I'm going to make as many rows as I need to arrive to the shoulder of the baby. So we are going to see, I think that approximately you are going to make these rows to complete the part until the shoulders. So I'm going to continue making these rows and see you when I finish. Well, here I finished 11 centimeters. I already count the rows and I made 13 rows. Okay, so we are going to stop here. You can count like this: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now we are going to divide the stitches first in half. Remember that we have 100, so here I count 50, so this is the half. Well, here before the half, I already count 12 stitches and here I will put a marker. Well, first we are going to continue and here we are going to bind off 12 and after the marker we are going to bind off 12 to create the neck. So I'm going to continue the stitch and see you there to teach you how we are going to bind off. So the first marker was to point it out the half. So after the half we will count 12. So this is the stitches that we are going to bind off, and after we are going to count 12 again to bind off and to create the neck. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we are going to bind off this stitch. So we are going to take two together, we are going to knit them and bring them through. Two together, knit and bring one back again. Take two, knit and bring one back again. So we are going to bind off 12 in this side and 12 in the other side. So see you when we finish. So now we finished to bind off. So now I'm going to continue making 6 rows with these stitches and also in this other side, but first I'm going to knit one side of the sleeve. If we have had more stitches, I will use something like this, but I think I'm good, so I'm not going to use that marker. So for now, let's continue. I'm going to finish the 6 rows in this side of the sleeve and then I will show you how we are going to continue. So look, here we finish the 6 rows in this side and now we are going to continue the other 6 rows in the other side. So I'm going to cut the thread, I'm going to make a knot in this side to make the 6 rows in the other side of the sleeve. So if you feel that your neck is not that wide, probably you should add more stitches. If not, well, you can leave it like that. For now, we are going to make a knot and we are going to put the thread in this side to finish with the 6 rows, the same number of rows that we made in the other side. Remember, here in this side. Well, for now, let's continue and see you when we finish to make these rows, and then I will show you what's next. So now that we finished the 6 rows in each side, now we are going to cast on 24, 12 that we binned off in the first part after the marker, and 12 stitches that we binned off before the marker, so 24, and we are going to cast on the stitches like we made before, remember? And remember, when you finish in this side, don't forget to make a knot, so probably we will lose the stitches and we don't want that. Look, I'm going to use the hook and it will be easier. We will make a chain here, so we will make sure that this won't undo. So now we are going to continue making the same stitch that we were making before. Okay, I think that I'm going to bind off correctly. Look, I almost lost this stitch, so with our hook we are going to take the thread like this, bring them through, and we are going to make a chain. So hopefully with this we don't lose the stitch. So now let's continue. Remember, we are going to continue with the same stitch, one knit, one bore, one knit and one bore. So now we are going to continue and we are going to finish this row. Remember that now we have 100 stitches. We are going to make the same number of rows that we made from here to here, and then we will start making 10, 10 and the 10, remember? But see you here, and then I will show you how we are going to continue. So I will make the same number of rows that I make from here to here with 100 stitches. Remember that from here to here we made 13 rows. We count them, and here in this side from here to here I already made 10 rows. The next 3 rows that we have left, we are going to decrease the stitches. Remember that in this side we increase 10 stitches each row, so here now we are going to decrease 10 stitches each row. So look, here we are going to reduce 10 and we are going to bind off the stitches like this. We are going to knit 2 together and we are going to come back with 1. So here we have 1 stitch reduced, then 2, and like this until we reduce 10. Well, now I'm going to continue with the rest of the stitches, and here when I came back I'm going to bind off 10 in this side, then I'm continuing with the row, bind off 10, then every time that we are going to start a new row we are going to bind off 10 until we finish in binding off 30 stitches each side. We'll explain again. Here I bind off 10, I continue the row until here. So here I bind off 10, I continue the row, and like this until we bind off 30 stitches each side. Well, at the end it will look something like this. I reduce 30 stitches, then 10 and 10 each side, and here I have 40 stitches. Oh, now that we are here, I'm going to fold and it will look something like this. Now we have the sleeves. If you feel that it's too long, don't worry, because here we are going to fold the wrist and it will look like this, and in the other side we have the same. I will show you how we are going to join. This is the neck and this is the other sleeve. Now what it's missing is to complete the body of the jacket. So now with the same number, with the same 40 stitches, we are going to make as many rows as we made to the body until here. Now that we finish, these are the sleeves, this is the neck, and this is the rest of the body. So now we are going to bind off the stitches like we have been binding off the stitches so far. So if we fold it, we will have something like this. So in this side we will have the sleeves, in this other side, well, this is the neck and this is the sleeves. So now we are going to sew the sleeves and the sides of the body, and we are going to decorate this jacket. I will show you how. We are going to cast on some stitches here to make the shirt front, and we are going to decorate with some buttons. Well, first with embroidery needle we are going to sew these parts, and then we will cast on the stitches to the front, the shirt front. Look, I cast on 30 stitches and I took these parts of the stitch, and at the end I have something like this. So from here I'm going to start with the needles. I'm going to continue making the stitch. I will show you now which stitch we are going to make, and remember not to pull too much these stitches. Try to fix them a little bit like this so we don't tie too much the stitch. We are going to knit all of the stitches and you will see how. First we will take the first stitch, we are going to knit it, then we are going to take one stitch, look, knit, take one, knit, take one, knit, and take one, and like this the whole row. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. And then with these stitches, with this number of stitches, we are going to make the shirt front. And we are going to make as many rows as we need to arrive to the edge of the neck until here. We are going to repeat the same stitch that we were making before. We are going to knit one and purl one, and when we purl we are going to knit, and when we knit we are going to purl. So look, here I already finished to sew this size of the sleeve and of the body. Now I'm going to hide the thread through all the break. Remember not to cut right where we finish. We have to hide the thread a little bit, so we are going to make sure that this won't undo. So with our embroidery needle we are going to hide it like this. Now we can cut and it looks so beautiful, right? I love how the yarn looks. I love the color. This is so neutral and it's perfect for a gift, right? Well, now the shirt front, it looks like this. Now we are going to put some bottoms each side. Remember that we have to cast on the stitches right in the bottom of the armhole and also to the wide of the neck. Okay, so at the end we will have something like this. Now we are going to hide all of the threads, and this will be finished. If you want, you can make a single crochet row all around the neck to give a final touch. If you don't want, well, you can leave it like this. Well, remember that I made this baby jacket for a 6-month-old baby, but if you want to make this for a newborn, well, you can make less rows and of course put less stitches. Instead of 40, 20 or 30, and here instead of reducing 10 by 10, maybe you will reduce 20, but it's up to you. Remember that you can take this as a base, and then from them you can reduce or put more stitches according to the size that you are going to make. Now here you can put buttons, and with this we finished. Well, I hope that you like it. I love making this jacket with you. Remember that I always look the easiest and the simple ways to make a garment. I think that this is one of them. This technique is so easy and so simple. I wanted to show you a different way of making a baby jacket. This is not a regular design that I used to make for the baby jackets that I have in previous videos. So this is a different way. I think it looks amazing. I think that this color is so neutral Remember that if you have more ideas like this one that are easy and simple and beautiful, you can send me this idea to tejiamiga@gmail.com. Please, if you make this garment, please take a picture and tag me. I always love to see you making these projects. You can follow me in my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, like Laura Cepeda. Also, I have a Spanish channel where I share more projects like this one, and as quick as I can make it in English, I made a video. But you can look my Spanish channel like Laura Cepeda. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please visit my online store. If you have any doubt or you have a question, well, please let me know and leave a message here, leave a comment. Also in my Spanish channel, to spend the isolation together and to make the quarantine more joyful, each Saturday from now on until the quarantine ends, I'm going to make a live. I will share recipes and we are going to make more handcrafts and more things like this one together live in my Spanish channel Laura Cepeda. So see you this Saturday there if you want, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you the next Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.